Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. In today's video, I have dusted off my old Blackmagic production camera, 4K, and I want to test out if this camera still would be a great solution for you in 2021. I do actually believe that this is one of Blackmagic Design's most underrated cameras. It shoots in raw 4K, it has a global shutter, and to be honest, you don't see a global shutter in any cameras these days, especially at a price point of this camera when it was released. So you can still find this camera on eBay, and in this video we're going to figure out if you should. Also, the camera shoots on these solid-state drives, and they can still be found somewhere, but they're not so common anymore. But of course you can find some and buy them. Also, there are some simple inputs like a remote, a headphone, and an audio in, an SDI out, and power in. Also about the audio, and it's the same on this as on the original cinema camera 2.5K. It is actually not using XLRs, it's using quarter-inch or it's using big jack sticks. And for audio, this camera is not the best. So when I was shooting documentaries, because I did shoot a documentary on this camera, I was shooting the audio on a separate device, on a Zoom H6. And I might still want to shoot that way if I'm doing some kind of an audio thing. So the highest frame rate these cameras will shoot in is 30 frames a second, which are not going to give you any slow-mo footage at all, but maybe that is not the purpose of this camera either. So let's test out this camera with some different lenses, some different choices, and see if this is still worth using in 2021. Let's get right to it. So here are a bunch of different shots, all shot in 4K, also in Cinema GNG on the Sigma 17 to 70 millimeter lens. One of the great things about the production camera is actually the global shutter, which are taking these small jitters away from your camera, and I think that is just quite amazing. It has a lovely image, and I can't really complain about this camera. It looks pretty darn good in my opinion. One of the good things about this camera is that it's possible to use outside, but it shines in the studio. Here I have a green screen clip before and after. It is a lovely camera. So the Blackmagic production camera looks exactly like the cinema camera. It has some of the same features, except it's 4K. If we take a look at the camera, we can see that this is an EF mount, and it's the only type of version we have. At the side we have the different inputs, headphones, inputs, and SDI and power and stuff like that. On the back of the camera we have an LCD touch screen, which is exactly like on the cinema camera. Not very good outside, and it's very hard to work with outside, so you would need some kind of a monitor, but inside of the studio it is just super fine to work with, and it's no problem at all. Also, the camera of course is recording on SSDs, just like the other ones. Again, if you have a chance to grab this camera, do it, because it is a great camera. Anyway, I do hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.